Alright, well, the time has come. She's going to full work truck. Wheels are coming off. Lettering's getting put on. Airbags are ordered. It's not squatting that bad. We're just sitting on a hill right here, but it's time to put her to work full time, I guess. It'll still be my run around town truck, but I'm gonna get somebody to drive the single cab with me, or part-time at least. Give me some help. Talk to the owner of the company that I haul these truck beds for, and I've never met him before, but he was out there doing a little, I would say, investigating, because things are just getting backed up with all the troubles I've had, and they want to keep using me. So he was just out there doing some investigating. So I got to make a move. I got to get another trailer, and I got to get someone to help me at least part-time, maybe even full-time. And just instead of trying to find owner-operators, because that seems to be impossible with getting help, either they're working for a company already and they don't want to make the switch, or people don't want to invest in equipment, so I should just invest in it, and then I can call the shots. But we're taking the wheels off, putting the stock ones on. We have new tires for, and it's a load of 3 beds. It's only about 6,000 pounds on the trailer right now, so let's get these wheels swapped out and continue. Alright, stock wheels are on, and it's Friday now, so we just preloaded for Monday with those beds. Kind of been a little absent this week. I don't tell you a situation that happened to me, and let me explain where I've been for this week. So, on Tuesday, which was my birthday, I was out on, I would say, a little bit of a secret squirrel mission.
In 1,000 feet.
And ended up getting pulled over. Now, it's in my personal truck, unloaded, not advancing towards a load, hell, not even coming from a load. And I was pulled over in the state of New York. What I was doing in New York, that may come at a later date, but I wanted to set up the scenario for you guys. Now, I'll be the first to admit, and owner-operators will admit this too, sometimes, you know, you gotta bend some rules. It's cutthroat out here, and, you know, with all these people that are out here running 100% illegal, no insurance, no DOT numbers, I'm not talking about them being displayed, but not even having DOT numbers or insurance. You know, it runs rampant in the enclosed transport business, because those guys will, you know, just run a single car enclosed and run with no numbers, and nobody bothers them. So anyways, I'm out on a little bit of a mission which didn't work out, so I'm headed home, and I'm in New York. I'm about 4.5 hours from home, and I'm just, you know, following the GPS, minding my own business. Well, I turned left onto, I want to say the road number is 87, which is the thruway. And I'm headed back to Maryland, so I'm headed home, and getting ready to get on the thruway. I think there's a toll booth there or something, and there's a state trooper sitting off in one of those tandem exchange lots. Those are semi-trucks that are pulling doubles, will swap trailers there. It's a little area for them to be able to do that. Owned by the state, whatever. So I'm making a left there, and I'm pulling up, and the cop's lights flash. He hops out of his cruiser and points me into the parking lot. Well, that's a little odd, but okay, I'll pull over. And you know, he asked all the normal questions: where am I heading? Where am I coming from? And at first I was like, you know, officer, what'd you pull me over for? He's like, well, your window tint, and what else did he say? He said, I'm going to need to see your license and registration for the truck and trailer. I was like, okay, whatever. Which, I have PA plates on it, so being in New York, he can't do anything about my window tint. I thought it was odd, so gave him the registration for the truck and the trailer, and he goes, is this trailer is owned by a transportation company? And I said, yeah, it's my company, Kendall Enterprises. I own the truck, I own the trailer. This is my personal truck. It's like, well, I'd already explained what I was doing, and he didn't like that. So he asked for more documents like med card, logbook, and I tried to explain to him that, you know, sir, I'm not operating for hire. I'm just out being Joe Schmo. I'm doing some personal things up here in New York. Now I'm headed home. Mind you, I'm empty. I was never loaded. And he says, well, because the trailer is owned by a transportation company, I cannot verify your story that you're not operating for hire. I said, well, you can't prove that I am operating for hire, so how, I don't understand. And he goes, well, I see how this is going to go. And I was just asking questions. So he goes back to his cruiser, comes back like 10 minutes later, and says, well, this is how it's going to work. He says, I'm going to have to impound your trailer. And that's when I started like asking more questions. He says, well, we're going to have to impound your trailer. And he kept talking over me. He says, I can't impound your truck because it's in your personal name and it's under whatever GVW. This truck's got a 9,000 pound GVW, being a single rear wheel truck. He says, I can't verify that he says, I can't impound the truck because it's in your personal name, but I can't impound the trailer because it's registered to the transport company, and you can't prove to me that you're not operating for hire. And I'm like, well, sir, like, not to be like make excuses, but it's my birthday. I'm headed home. Like, I don't understand why you need to impound my trailer. So he goes back to his cruiser again. 20 minutes goes by. He comes back with this stack of tickets. He's got me written up for no logbook. No DOT numbers displayed, window tint, no med card. It was like a list of things, which would only apply if I was operating for hire. Now, I didn't want to argue with the guy. I couldn't argue with the guy. So as he's going through the list of charges, I'm trying to ask a question. He just keeps reading and doesn't stop talking and doesn't let me talk. So I knew I wasn't going to win the battle. I can't argue. He's a cop. You can't argue with him. You just got to take it and deal with the situation. So he said, well, I already called the tow company. They're on their way to get your trailer. I said, okay, well, where is it? You know, what company is it? Where's it going to be headed? He'll let you know all that. Okay. So tow company guy comes, and they were awesome. Tow company was absolutely awesome. And I don't want to give out too much information because I don't know how this is going to turn out. I don't know if I'm going to fight it or what. I'm going to consult somebody and see what I need to do. I want to fight it, but I don't know if it's going to cost me more to fight it or if I can easily get the points dropped as far as the going against my CSA. I want to have somebody look at everything. So anyways, tow guy shows up. I tell him what. He said, what did they get you for? And I told him, and he just starts laughing. He's like, that's ridiculous. He says, we have nothing but calls like this with that officer. I was like, man, that sucks. So impound my trailer on Tuesday. I can't get it Wednesday because I have my daughter on Wednesday. I go back up Thursday. It cost me $480 for the tow and the impound. And the storage, the guy helped me out on the storage. I think he cut the daily rate in half because the owner of the tow company was sitting there making up the bill, and he thought it was ridiculous. So he cut my bill down, and that's where I've been all week. So dealing with that, I'm a little frustrated because, like I said, us owner-operators sometimes have to bend the rules, and I'll be the first to admit that I've done things, or if I was in the wrong, I would admit it. You know, I have no reason to hide things. I have no reason to lie about things. So I would tell you the truth. If I was in the wrong that bad, I might not even make a video on it because I would be embarrassed. But me feeling as I did absolutely nothing wrong, look where it got us. So anyways, guys, I figured I'd tell you that. Just stay safe out there and just do what you can. And if you get in a situation like that with an officer or DOT cop, just, you can't argue with them. You just got to take it, no lube, and deal with it in the court system.